Hello, may I know your name, please, and where are you right now?
Hi, I am Jiaxi and I'm currently living in China.
In order to get this job, you will need to move to Australia because you need to be on site every time. And as you know, we don't actually offer online opportunity for this job. So is it okay for you?
Yeah, this is fine for me.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration. And so yeah, let's begin and let's start with the basics, shall we? So what are your qualifications and why do you want this job? And what do you have in you that you can offer for this company?
Yeah, I'm Jiaxi. My undergraduate major is geology. I love to explore the knowledge of geology. 5 years ago, I went to Britain for a master's degree in geology, and then I began to work in geology. In the year after graduation, I specially took the relevant qualification certificate, and I have 4 years of work experience. The reason why I apply for this job is that first of all, I have been looking for the position of geologist. I think I am a good candidate for your company and the job is in your company is very attractive to me. Secondly, my work mainly focuses on development in China, so I hope to give myself a chance to practice and further my work abroad.
So I have a question for you. What was your salary back in your previous company and how much you expect your salary to be at our company?
My salary in my last job was about 2,200 Australian dollar per month. Since the labor force in China is relatively low compared to Australian, I would like to earn 3,000 to 3,500 per month in your company.
Perfect. And so my next question will be, what do you think will be the biggest challenge in this work? And how do you plan, organize, and prioritize your work to overcome these challenges?
I think teamwork is a challenging for the company's exploration projects. We need cooperation and discussion among colleagues. In process of work, conflict is inevitable. My colleague and I may have different opinions and other situations because of the fear of conflict among team members. They cannot fully express their views in the discussion of problems thus affecting the team decision.
Oh, okay. So that's what we're looking for. So let's move on to the next question, shall we? So, what kind of experience do you have in field exploration of geology? And do you think you have the potential to work in harsh and, very tiring environment?
I have knowledge and experience related to mineral projects, such as feasibility study of mineral projects, can read technical reports as required, and master mainstream geologic analysis software. Doing geology is a hard work. Geologists are in the field all the year round. It is inevitable that the work environment and living environment are hard. I am physically fit and I often travel to cities all over the world.
All right. So last but not least, what makes you think you can differentiate yourself from other applicants? Because as you know, there has been a lot of new applicants for this position. So, what type of unique skills you think you have that could, outstand the rest?
There are many different types of geologists, and I'm sure your company has different tests and requirements for geologists. I will give full play to my strengths in my professional field, such as the ability to read maps in the field, including geologic maps, mineral maps, and the ability to understand basic rocks, fossils, basic structures, and at the same time, I also master the use of GPS, Corel Maps, and other mapping software.
All right. That will be the last question for you. And as you know that I cannot be the only one making the decision, so I will take all the answers and consideration to the board. And I would say you did a pretty good job today. So congrats. And that will be it for today. Thank you.
What's your name and where do you live currently?
Hi, I'm Jia Jun and I'm also currently in China.
Our company is located in Australia and you need to be here outside. So, it is possible for you to move to Australia?
That is going to be a problem for me because my city in China is currently in a lockdown period, so I won't be able to leave my country until the restrictions are lifted.
I say, what are your qualifications and why do our company have to hire you?
I majored in geology at the university and I once again studied structural geology in more depth in master. At the same time, I improved my professional level by reading a lot of foreign literature and I obtained an English certificate in the process of learning. There will be no mistake in the work due to language problems anymore. On the other hand, I have professional certificates as a builder and a certified surveyor. 6 years relevant working experience, and I can skillfully use relevant professional tools to carry out work tasks. I can complete geological survey and sampling work in a very short time. The reason why I'm interviewing for this job is the poor working environment in China. The situation is due to COVID-19 pandemic. Projects go back and forth in an endless circle of starts and stops. By contrast, not only does your company offer a stable workplace and better hiring conditions, but the company's vision is one that I agree with. Therefore, I choose your companies. Thank you.
Okay, do you think the job is going to be challenging for you? This job is tiring in both physicality and mentality. Do you think you can handle it?
I think there are two major problems that affect the progress of my work. First, my team's geological exploration technology was not perfect. It is mainly remote scenes technology, logging exploration technology, and so on. But this technical always measure accuracy is not good. Cannot get accurate data. Eventually, the results fall short of expectation. Second, the management system is bad. Too many people lead to companies. Structure, employees embezzling property and other violations occurred frequently, which seriously affected the progress. Okay, the first problem can be solved by introducing advanced mining equipment and employing foreign professionals to assist. Second, partition management. At the same time, different supervisions platforms are set up for different functions personnels. For example, exploration personnels are managed by immediate departments, barely improved the quality of geological exploration.
I say, as you know, geology is all about exploration and being passionate on what you do. Do you think you can work long term for this job, being outside 24/7 in harsh environment? Will we find out how passionate you are for this job?
In my opinion, the basic skills of geological mapping, field training, and understanding of sedimentation, structure, magma, as well as the ability to read geological maps, must be trained through field exploration. A geologist's ability to adapt to the condition is fundamental. Exploration in a field is fraught with uncertainty. At the same time, in the field exploration, we must do more photos, get off the car, sampling to ensure the basic understanding of the target area, observe phenomena in the field, especially details. Do your homework before going out into the wild. Know all the information in the area and take it with you when you go out. In my experience, if you don't figure out in the wild, you don't figure it out when you get back. Finally, on the one day of the field, organize the record books and sample to avoid forgetting them. Thank you.
So there have been a lot of applicants for this job opening, and my colleague is interviewing one as we are speaking. What makes you think we should choose you and not them? What's the thing that makes you special?
Geologists have many classifications. Everyone specializes in different areas. Some people mainly study geological sedimentation, tectonics, magma, and so on. And I mainly study geological structure. My unique skill is to study and understand the geological structure of a place, to measure the composition of Earth's crust and the movement of plants, to detect whether there are faults, whether there are violent plants movements beneath the Earth, which lead to a folding of the Earth's crust. Even there is a change of 1 centimeter every month, the effect on large projects would be fatal. So my main job, among other basic skills, is to make sure these potential threats don't happen. Thank you.
If you are willing to work in Australia, what do you know about the geographical features of different regions in Australia?
Yes, ma'am. I have done relevant research and investigation, so I have a general understanding. The geology of Australia is completely different from that of China. In the research, I learned that the geological landform of Australia is divided into 3 different topographic distribution areas: east, central, and west. For example, the topographic units in the eastern part of the Australia continent is a Great Divide, which is a series of ancient mountain ranges. Under the action of external weathering and erosion for a long time, the height of the mountain has been reduced continuously, and the surface has been relatively undulating. The other 2 sections each have their own unique geographic features. Therefore, it is important to visit the target area. Thank you.
What is your current total compensation per year? And what's your expected compensation?
My job in China was about 3.1K in Australia dollars. However, with the accumulation of my experience and the growth of my professional competence, I'm now looking for a salary of at least $5,000. Thank you.
I would say this interview is a success. The outcome will be announced tomorrow, so I hope you can get it. Well done.